Hi, it's Anthony at Land Title, and I wanted to bring you the Louisville market update for July. This is such a small market that we've really seen a tight set of inventory. Stuff is finally starting to come on the market. We finally have a few homes in Louisville that are for sale, and because of that, we look like we had a bunch of months of struggling under contracts. So you should start to see those under contracts, the sold numbers start to rise a little bit. When we were in single digits all the way through May this year, it's not great for the health of the Louisville market, but it is creating a good chunk of appreciation in the marketplace. Now, 7% is probably not even enough, right? We're probably somewhere in that 10 to 20% range, double-digit appreciation in Louisville this year, but it's really hard to tell because there's not enough homes for sale in order for us to get a good image of what Louisville is doing. But what we do know is because of the surrounding markets, because of Boulder County, some of these other places, we're actually seeing a much higher rate of appreciation in this. And we will talk a little bit more about that in a second. You can see the average appreciation in the market has trended upwards consistently over the last few years, and it will continue to trend upwards from everything we can tell, but not as much as some of the other markets. And I think a lot of that is just due to people aren't really willing to sell in Louisville, right? We can't really build much more. It's a slow to turnover market. So it's tough to say what you're really getting with each one of these data sets. So just like a market like Niwot maybe. Louisville is just a little bit harder to read, but what we do know is good market appreciation over time means it's a very healthy market with much more buyer demand than we have sellers. If you look here, you can really see just how much we're at the mercy of sellers coming on the market. We're seeing a little bit more of a normalized trend this year, right? April and May looked really wealthy and good. We never were going to hit the June numbers. Almost any market across the state didn't hit these numbers because of all that pent up sellers and buyer demand from last year. So this is all okay. This is all really reasonable. And if we can just keep listings coming on the market in Louisville, we're going to have a very healthy year in Louisville. So we're kind of right in line with what we would expect to see. It's nice to see some of that seasonality coming back into the market that we would normally see in getting out of these abnormal 2020 and 2021 markets that we kind of experienced. The interesting part is we're having rising inventory levels, which went from next to nothing back in February and kind of bounced along the bottom and finally have a few homes available. I think people have really just kind of taken the summer to travel and do some other things. And so when they're shopping, they're very serious, but when they're not, this is the first time this year that people really had some time to get away. So that's really affecting the market quite a bit. But when I say affecting the market, we're at 0.73 months of inventory, which is 3 weeks of inventory on the market. A balanced market is very healthy, around 4 to 6 months. So something had to change. Expect these numbers to probably trend down towards the end of the year again. So this could be a good opportunity if you're a buyer to get out there, buy something. As a seller, anytime this year is a great time to sell your home. We can really tell that. And look at these average days on market. This is from active to sold, and they're going in 19 days, 17 days, 14 days, right? We're going to be bouncing along the bottom of this for a while. The homes are going to be selling very fast. So if you want to live in Louisville and you want to purchase, you got to act quick. This is Anthony with Land Title. Hope to see you on another video soon. And if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.